Hello, folks. This is your host, Tammy Tuckey, and you are now listening to the Tiara Talk Show. We bring you rare interviews with the makers of Disney magic. Whether they be singers, actors, Imagineers, animators, they have all made their mark on the Disney name. Be sure to check out the show notes, other episodes, contests, our social media pages from Facebook to Twitter, and more on our official website at www.thetiaratalkshow.com. Are you looking to plan and book an upcoming Disney vacation? Contact the Tiara Talk Show's official travel agent, James from Destinations in Florida, by visiting destinationsinflorida.com/tiara for a free quote. The link is also included in the show notes on our website. All guest opinions are theirs and theirs alone and do not represent the opinions of the Tiara Talk Show or the host. The Tiara Talk Show is not associated with the Disney Company. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. And from all of us here at the Tiara Talk Show, have a hoop-de-doo day. I'm excited to welcome this week's Tiara Talk Show guest, legendary actress and singer Debbie Reynolds. Welcome to the show, Debbie.
Well, thank you. Happy to talk to you there.
Now, I know that as of this recording of our interview, we are a few months off from Halloween itself, but I thought we would talk about Disney Channel's Halloweentown movie series, which you played, Aggie Cromwell. So was it a lot of fun to play this witchy-like character? But she's very fun. She's a witch, but she's a very fun character, and you get to don a broom and a cape. Was it fun to do that?
Yes, I like playing a witch because she is fun, as you say, and she's adorable, cute, a look I like. You know, she was sweet and nice, and it was fun. It was the script was fun to do, and the people that I worked with were really nice, and I had a good time, and that's why I did 3 of them at Disney. I felt that it should have the same witch, and she should be the same person and not different. I didn't think that was correct for the audience. I thought the witch should be the same witch. So that's why I accepted, I wanted to do this part.
And I love your line. You get to say, normal is so overrated. I love that line.
Well, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And you got to work with Kimberly J. Brown, who plays Marnie, your granddaughter in the film.
Yeah, she's adorable.
She's so she said she just spoke very highly of you. And would you ever be up for doing a sequel to Halloweentown at some time again soon?
Good. I think they've waited a bit too long for me. It doesn't matter who they have. I would enjoy it. I would be happy to do it, but I'm not doing anything right now. I'm really sort of semi-retired, so I'm watching everybody else do things right now. I'm resting a little bit.
You've done so much, and one of your most famous projects is Singing in the Rain, which is actually featured at one of the Disney parks, Disney's Hollywood Studios, and actually Gene Kelly gets his own auto-animatronic character, and I was wondering if you ever got to go to the studios before at Disney World to see the theme park as it's themed all around Hollywood and Singing in the Rain.
No, I haven't. I was when you talk about Disneyland, yes, I was at Disneyland, but I haven't been there in years, so I haven't seen anything new that they have. I haven't been out there in 20 years, so I was there for the opening of Disneyland with Mr. Disney, so what more wonderful occasion could there be than to be the date of the Mr. Disney himself, and I had that great occasion, and I thought he did a wonderful job at that time. Some of the bows weren't finished that he had designed, and he was saying to me, well, we're going to do a dinosaur park there, and we're over here. How do you like this, and how do you like that? And he was very excited about it.
Did you have a favorite ride that you liked riding at that time? Do you remember the space bumper cars or something like that you really liked seeing for the first time and riding?
I liked them all, but I liked, it's a small world after all, and you take a drive through the caves and the different boat, and I like that. I like the music. I like the puppets. I enjoyed it all.
And it's just amazing that it's its 60th anniversary this year. So that's
is that right?
Yeah, it's amazing because I remember they released some videotapes of you with Walt Disney at opening Disneyland. It's just amazing. It doesn't seem like any time has gone by, does it?
Well, I certainly didn't know 60 years. No, I didn't realize that, so it scares me a little bit, but it's amazing. It's wonderful. I think it's grand that it's such a success and that everybody loves it as much as me.
Worked on live-action films, but you've lent your voice to many films like Kiki's Delivery Service and TV shows like Kim Possible. Now, did you enjoy that voiceover process a little bit more?
Yes, I like that. I like doing voices. I like being another character, whether it's a cockroach, a little ant, or a butterfly. Or, you know, I was Charlotte in Charlotte's Web. I was the spider.
I remember that. I completely forgot about that. I loved Charlotte's Web, too.
Yeah, I loved Charlotte's Web. That was a big success. So that was the first voiceover I did, was Charlotte's Web. That was a big success. I enjoyed it. I like to do voices and sounds. I have a talent for that, and I enjoy that.
I think it's a very fascinating process, and you get to be in your PJs sometimes.
I enjoy that even more. I like not making up and being on camera. I like being a voice.
And it was wonderful to see you get an award at the SAG Awards, and your daughter, Carrie Fisher, who many know as Princess Leia from Star Wars, she got to present this award for you, and she looked so proud and happy to do this, and I did not realize you've been in the show business for 66 years, and I was wondering if you had any advice for young performers, because you run a dance studio yourself. You have a dance studio, which people can look at www.drdancestudio.com, Debbie Reynolds Dance Studio. So do you have any advice for younger kids who are about to go into the show business?
Well, I think you have a dream and follow that dream. And it's very hard work, but it's fun work because it's what you want to do. It's what you love, what you feel brings you happiness. And music and dancing is really it. And that's what I've always loved, and that's what I've always enjoyed.
And I have 3 more Disney questions I'd like to ask you. I call them the Fab 3, the Donald, Goofy, and Mickey ones. They're easy. So the Donald one is, what Disney film was one of your favorites?
I guess Dumbo. I like Dumbo and Pinocchio.
And our Goofy question, what Disney character do you think would be one of your best friends if you got to meet them in person?
I want to be a friend to all the Disney characters. I just think he's so colorful and happy. Everything is so much fun. I guess Donald Duck, I liked him because he was sort of angry. I don't like the word, well, I guess angry, you could say. He was always mad, we'll use that word.
Or flabbergasted. He didn't always get his way.
That's right. He didn't get his way. He was all, I can't use that word, but I would say upset.
And our Mickey question, if I asked you to name any Disney song at this very moment, what immediately comes to mind?
Well, It's a Small World keeps coming to mind. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after. I just like the tune. It's a very sweet song.
I have to thank you so much, Debbie, for coming on the show. This has been a wonderful time speaking with you, and I just want to let listeners know that they can check out your website about Debbie Reynolds, your dance studio, at www.drdancestudio.com. And again, thank you so much for coming on the show, and I hope to see you as maybe Aggie Cromwell soon, because I just love seeing you on the screen.
Thank you. I enjoyed doing it. Thanks so much.
You're my Fairbanks, my Marino, Rodlow Rock, and Valentino. You are my lucky star.
We'll fly it out.